Hello Epic 7 newbies. This is Suspect Amy, and I'm here with a quick video about taking my 46k HP Alencia into Guild Wars, Arena, and RTA, and being pretty much invincible. If you pair her with young Senya, you can achieve some amazing results. In Arena and Guild Wars, she's nearly unstoppable. In RTA, she's still very strong, but since young Senya has so many counters, this comp drops off pretty hard when you get deep into Challenger, especially early season, where you're mostly up against high-skill RTA players. I'll cover her strengths and weaknesses in RTA and share a draft strategy that has worked well for me. To start, how do you get a 46k HP Alencia? It's all about imprints and artifacts. For Alencia herself, gear-wise, the only thing that matters is stacking as much health as possible while ensuring she has enough crit chance to trigger young Senya's passive. Ideally, you'll want her at SS for the extra 18% health. The artifact I'm using is Lethe's Prayer of Solitude. At level 30, this gives an additional 10% health. I know her speed is really low, but honestly, I've had some teams just surrender once they saw how much HP she had, and they exhausted all of their S3s. If you can get Harsetti on the field, on either team, Alencia's speed issue disappears and she dominates. What else do you need to boost Alencia's HP? Young Senya is essential. When young Senya's banner was up, I pulled one copy of her and her artifact. While experimenting in Arena, I noticed Alencia's HP was already over 40k. I was shocked, so I spent every bookmark and skystone I had trying to imprint young Senya and limit break her artifact. Young Senya's imprint adds 13% health to the front row caster, and her artifact grants another 10%. In Arena, this quick battle team can stomp almost any team that doesn't have Sea Phantom Politis. Having a massive HP Alencia in the front row directly impacts young Senya's damage. Young Senya's passive deals extra damage equal to 15% of her and Alencia's combined health, which means she's hitting for about 11,000 damage on every proc. When facing other young Senyas in Arena, you can usually overpower them. In Guild War, the strategy is similar. This Alencia combo is incredibly difficult to kill. If the enemy doesn't have Harsetti, bring her. If they do, substitute Ilinav for even more mitigation. As for RTA, through Master's rank, the young Senya Alencia combo works well. However, as you climb deeper into Challenger, they drop off in a big way. At higher ranks, players have significantly better gear and are way better at drafting. Young Senya's playstyle pretty much counts on the enemy to make a mistake, either in their draft or on the battlefield, and this just doesn't happen at higher ranks. Young Senya has a ton of counters. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't recall ever seeing a situation where a new hero was hard-countered through a balance patch during their initial banner release. Smilegate, please give players at least a few weeks to enjoy their new heroes before introducing counters. This is ridiculous. Most players respond with single-target fire heroes like Genua and Eligos, carefully avoiding Senya until Alencia is dealt with. However, they often underestimate just how hard it is to take down Alencia. At higher ranks, though, it's a different story. Here's an example where the enemy team didn't trigger Senya at all, instead trying to do single-target attacks to kill everyone around her. It didn't work, because Alencia was too beefy and just stomped them by herself. A champion-ranked Genua can cut through Alencia even at 46k HP. Until then, enjoy this draft strategy. For Metal Rank RTA, I always recommend cleaving if you're picking second. However, if you want to force the Alencia combo into your drafts, here's what I do. Ban Flan and Genua, then first pick Sea Phantom Politis. These are three of young Senya's biggest counters. Politis provides pushback and slows the enemy team to better align with Alencia's low speed. With Lua's artifact, she can even hide Alencia, sometimes forcing opponents to target young Senya instead. Second and third picks are Harsetti and young Senya. If Harseti isn't available, pick Ilinov. Without Harseti, you'll need to tank down, as this comp is so slow that the enemy team often gets multiple rounds of attacks before you can retaliate. The last two picks are Alencia and Albedo. Albedo increases survivability by cutting enemy crit damage by 20%. Make sure Albedo has crit chance to take advantage of young Senya's passive, just in case Alencia gets banned. I have a waifu-only account, so I don't have Mort built, but I assume Mort can be a good substitute for Alencia or Albedo here. Anyways, I hope this helps newer players climb to Challenger in RTA and clean house in Guild War or Arena. That's all I have today. Thanks for watching my video. Bye, everyone.